friend, whenever he would spend the night, we would do late night rides, right?
Uh-huh.
And we were getting used to we were trying to do, I forgot what it was exactly,
Some
with our
tricks?
bikes, where we literally like you would spin around on it and you would step on the peg and then you would spin like I think the handlebars around and then you would land back
Oh,
on
that's
it.
a bar spin.
Yeah, but we would actually we actually was practicing that shit, and then we was practicing like and actually doing a
Like this?
wheelie for like a long time.
Oh, there go the wheelie, boy.
Yeah, but we were doing that shit in real life type shit, and every time we spent he spent the night, nigga, that nigga spent the night like every weekend. Every time we didn't have school, he would be over and we'd be riding, and literally we would be practicing that shit. I think like the longest I got was like 2 minutes straight, and or maybe not. I don't remember. But I remember it was for a long time and we was like timing it. And then when we were getting better, we were practicing that little bar spin, but we would make that shit look cool. We would step on the pegs, like stand straight up, twist that bitch around and then go back on that bitch. That shit was low-key actually fun. And then we would have these races. Niggas like, "Oh, first one in the house like gets $5 or some shit or just be would be fucking around." And we'll be racing back, nigga, and then fucking we have these mountains over here, these mountains like with the road like kind of like this, and we'll be going down them bitches hella fast, and that shit was low-key fun
Type shit.
until I just stopped hanging out with them.
Type shit.
Yeah, but there was one time we went out late night, and bro, nigga, the scariest shit happened, bro. Literally, we were out on the bike ride. We just left my house and we got towards like the grocery stores and shit.
Mhm.
Bro, there was like nobody driving. It was like a ghost town, right? But fucking there was one car and this nigga was standing outside of it and he beeped his horn and we turned around because we're like there's no one else here. We turned just to look at what the fuck like that's a loud ass beep at mid at like 2 in the morning. And
Mhm.
fucking he was like yo, like he thought he knew us. Nigga went in his car, got a clown mask and
What?
put that bitch on, yes, and then started speaking. I forgot what he was saying, but we were looking at each other and we were like, what the fuck? And we were just tripped out. And then when he put his high beams on to like see us clearer, he was like, oh, yo, my bad, my bad. I thought y'all was someone else.
Bitch.
We were fucking, we went home.
Nigga.
We went
Y'all
right
went
back
home
home, nigga.
crying.
That
Nigga
was
said,
so
oh my,
fucking weird, nigga.
nigga put on a clown mask.
What
I'm
the
dead.
fuck?
Oh,
And then, bro, we would be spooked out because we would do late night rides and we would get spooked out by the crazy shit. We'd be like, yo, you seen that? Nah, nah, I heard that shit. Nah, we gotta go, we gotta go. And then we would be racing back. Nigga be like, oh, hell no, whoever. And then whoever's like far behind, it's dark as fuck, so you don't want to be the one behind. You try to go in front of the other one. Oh my god, that shit
nah.
was so fun.
Type shit.
And then, so after our bikes, we got scooters because he started getting me into scooters. So, because he was like one of those tricksters, he had like this one professional scooter, and he would go to this the skate ramp thing, but no one has skateboards there. It was all scooter kids. Like I don't know, but he did know how to do those kick flips and hit the board across and flip it in the air and shit like that. And I was just learning. So I just did some basic, just up the ramp, down the ramp, like, and no, none of that crazy shit. But fucking uh, then after that we had for Christmas we had both got electric scooters. I don't know how, but we both and managed. My mom got me mine, and then his mom got his. And I don't know if they were talking or some shit, but we both had it. And when we was like we called each other, we're like, "Nigga, I got a fucking electric scooter for my Christmas." He's like, "Nigga, I got the same shit. What?" And we both were like, "Oh hell yeah!" Next time we hung out, we charged them bitches up. Went on a late night ride. Them bitches had fucking lights on and we brum brum nigga. All we had to do was stand up and we were just zooming through the roads and shit.
Type shit.
Okay. I miss that nigga, but if only he wasn't a bitch now.
Type shit. Bro,
Mm,
we need to get up to
that
some.
nigga's oh my god. I'm remembering some one time during summer he was at my house for a whole month. He was basically living here because it was summer and I don't know why. I think his mom
Where
was
did he
okay with it.
sleep?
He was sleeping, I think, on our couch. He was fine with it, nigga. We were young. I was like we were 10 or some shit. But nigga, I would be in my bed and he would be in his couch, and every time it was morning time, we would wake up. We would get straight on the game, like our mobile games, because I didn't have a console at the time. We would get on our phones. We used to play Brawl Stars like consistently, like all the fucking time. And then after that, we'd watch a movie, like I'd be saying with you. Then we would like be like, "Yo, you want to go on a ride?" We went on a ride together. He was at my house for I think a month straight, and my mom even remembers this. We were like, "Damn, is this nigga ever gonna go home?" But that nigga was here for like a whole month on straight.
Type shit. Oh my
Like,
days.
damn, nigga. And then I think we separated because when we went to, um, it was like seventh or eighth grade, right before high school. He had switched. He was still on campus, but he was going to the bad kid school, where like all the people, all the kids that are disruptive and aren't like, and they were switched to that school because they're too disruptive to be in our current school, like
Mhm.
the building at least, because you know they'd be doing some crazy shit. They all go to that school, and he went over there for some reason. I don't know if it was because of his grades or what he was doing, but he went over there and we never talked since.
Damn, I thought he said the N word. He kept saying
Yeah,
the
he
N
did.
word.
That was one reason, and he kept saying the N-word. I think it was because we were getting too close, and he was just getting comfortable with me, and he started saying it. And then when I started, the only reason I started catching it, because at first I didn't really know he was like, I didn't catch it. I was just used to like us being cool. But my black friend that I had over one time, well, like heard him say it, and he was like,
Did you just say
and
the N word, my nigga?
he looked at me, and he was like. And then I looked at him and I'm like, what? Because I didn't think, I didn't, nigga, I swear to God, like I was a child. I barely even like, I didn't give a fuck about words like that. But then he came to me, he was like, bro, that's not cool. And he used to be saying that shit all the time. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, damn, he does. And then I'm like, yo, you're gonna have to chill out on that, because like, that
And
is
then
kind of
you wouldn't
crazy.
stop and you start slapping
And
him.
then he kept saying that shit. So I literally slapped. I think it was one time. I think after that he didn't say it for like that whole day. Then the
That
next
whole
weekend I seen
day.
him. Yeah,
I thought you were
that
gonna
whole
say
day.
week.
No, that whole day. And then the next time I seen him, we was in school. He doesn't say that shit at school. But when next weekend I seen him, had my friend. She's actually a girl, but she's black. And she was over, and she had heard him say it, and she was like, "Bitch!" Like she literally said, "I would slap the fuck out of you if you say that shit again." And he was like, "Oh my!" He did that shit where he's like, "Oh my bad, it's just a joke, chill," like that shit.
Mhm.
And when he said it the next time, bitch, when I backhanded the fuck out of him, cause I'm like, you did this to two of my black friends, and he got like, I swear to God, I
And now
slapped
they
the
don't
shit
come
out
over
of him,
here no
and
more.
he had like a whole handprint on his face, like on God, like that nigga was slapped. Like I think I
No,
slapped the soul out of
you
him.
know what's hilarious to me? I remember the first time you told me that story. Can't stop laughing the way, and then the way you just said, and
And the way he was just looking
the
at me,
next
he was
time you
like,
said that shit.
but nah, nigga, he just looked at me. He
I
was
just imagine
silent.
your little ass fucking. He says it, and you come up and you bop.
Like,
That's what I
nigga,
started to
cause that's
imagine.
two of my black friends, nigga. Like,
Not
come
it, and he's
on.
like, you know what? I'm tired of your ass. Now they don't come here no more.
Yeah, so like fuck. Like so
Mm.
after that I think it was that we stopped talking like a lot because of that, and
The
then
school
just
bus.
he switched schools anyway, so yeah, he got too comfortable, nigga.
Type shit.
Yeah, I just wish I had a black best friend like that. I would never would have had a problem.
Yeah, but maybe you wouldn't have met me. Your black friend.
Mm, sure. But
Excuse me?
yeah, I don't know.
Nah, bro, it
Mm.
was hilarious.
If I
And
was
then what
ever
did he
friends
do
with
when
him and I
you
heard him
started
say that
slapping
shit,
him?
huh?
And then when you slapped him, what did he say again?
He just looked at me. I think I can't remember if he cried or he just looked at me or some shit. Like looked at me with his mouth open or
The
some
nigga was too
shit.
stunned to speak.
I remember his face being so
Oh.
red and having my handprint, and I think he called his mom to leave. Like straight up. I remember I think it was literally like
It ended there?
I smacked the shit out of him, and I think he just got
There's
up
no
and
way it
left my
ended
room,
there.
and I looked at my black friend and she was just happy and like laughing, but I think I was like, yo, I wanted to go check on him, and the next thing you know, that nigga had his whole shit packed up and he was ready to go. And I was like, bro, where you going? He said my mom's coming to get me, bro. I was like, oh, okay. I
No.
hope you do
He
good as
slapped
usual.
me, mama. He slapped me.
I mean,
Probably
if
because
I
his
told
friend
my
dropped
mom,
it every day.
if I told my, I think it was because of me. It was definitely because of me. His mom is not like that. It was because I was too, like, he was too close with me, and me saying it all the time, like, just like how I do with you. Like, I say that shit normally. So, like, me saying it like
But
that
why
to
didn't he
him, he
stop
just
when you
started
told
thinking.
him?
I don't know. Like, I really don't know.
Because if you
But
got too comfortable, but I
I
feel like it
guess
would
he
have been
didn't think I was gonna
uncomfortable.
slap the fuck out of him. Like, nigga, once I was serious, bitch, he got back, like, his soul
Because
was
why
out
did
of
he
his
like the
body.
word a little too much once it got
I
on?
don't know. Like, damn.
It was his new favorite word after that.
Yeah, giving body, nigga. Fuck.
Low
But
key.
yeah, nigga, when I say like stop and you don't do that shit, and I say I will slap the fuck out of you, especially when my black friend told you to stop, like, come on now.
Type shit. Damn, that's crazy.
But if my mom knew, she would have definitely been fine with it. Like, if his mom came back like, "Oh, your son hit my son," like, if she did, she didn't do it, because I doubt that motherfucker told his mom what he did. But if he did come back and my mom was like, "Whoa, you slapped so and so," I'm like, "Yeah, he called me the N word, or he kept saying the N word," and Baba would have beat her ass. Like, Baba would have beat his mom's
Bitch, you
ass.
wanna go? We can
Like
get it
what?
going.
Oh,
Like,
she does not play about that nigga. That is one thing I can say is my mom does not play about that shit. Like she
type
has all
shit.
mixed kids, so I remember she literally fought niggas when I was like 3, 4 years old because her daughter was pushing me off the slide and or no, I was on a
Hmm?
swing. I was like 2 years old, cute as hell. Everybody in the hood loved me because I was like my mom's, she was just getting her life together. She was into God. And this little ass Mexican bitch, we were at the park, and the park was connected to the soccer field, and I guess the Mexican's son was in the soccer game, so she was in the thing with all her Mexican friends or whatever. You know how a big audience is like watching the soccer game, and
Hmm.
my mom and all the black guys or whatever, and the black people were in the park because this was, I think it was a school or whatever, and
Hmm.
I was on a swing. And I was like 2 years old and I was having fun and my mom was like sitting on the bench watching me and this little Mexican bitch walks up behind me and says I want to go and I was like oh I'm like I just ignored her because I don't this is what my mom said she's seen. I don't remember it, but my mom said she's seen a little girl walk up to me and I ignored her, so she pushed me off the slide and when I
Oh
fell
no.
my eye hit a pole or some shit and I got a black
Oh,
eye.
oh my
And
god.
yeah, and my mom was fucking like when she seen me fall, she got up so quick and she said, I think she said she grabbed that little girl and said walk me to your mom. And when she walked us to her mom and she brought to the lady, my mom was the only white lady out of all these Mexican people and fucking she was like she basically told that bitch to get up like you're gonna have to she didn't even ask you're gonna have to handle your daughter. She's like, I'm gonna have to beat your ass because your daughter just fucking pushing my son and he has a black eye. And you know what the bitch said? She
Oh,
said, move the fuck out my way. I'm watching my son play soccer.
oh, she did it.
My
Oh,
mom
she did it.
grabbed that bitch and was yeah, bro. I swear to God, like the story when she describes is literally golden. Like she said, she grabbed that bitch and started mopping her and her shit, and all the Mexican people that was right here started jumping my mom. And then my mom said
What?
you can literally imagine this. Man, my mom said because she was at the park with all her black friends, she did this like the whistle shit. She's like. Yeah, like that whistle shit where she called them out, and then all of a sudden there was a brawl in the middle of the soccer field with black people and Mexicans, and fucking they
They
were just
started a gang
tackling
war.
they were just
Ooh.
tackling each other, nigga. I guess my mom got
Where
hurt
was your
real.
ass? You was running to
I
stay
don't
safe
know. My
from the
mom was
ball?
just. I think no. I think my mom put me in like one of those crate things like that you
Oh,
push
listen,
when you're
listen.
walking your thing. And my mom had this little girl like this like 13 or 15-year-old push me because she knew her and I guess she loved me because I was like a baby and she was obsessed with babies or whatever. So she put her in my care and then she was like I'm about to go handle this bitch. And then I guess she said there was a brawl in the middle of the soccer field and black people was knocking out these Mexicans and Mexicans was knocking out black people and literally everyone was fighting. And then my mom knew the police was coming. You could hear the sirens. So she said she grabbed me from like the girl and she tried to get on the bus because there was a bus that just pulled up to pick up the people there from the park, and she tried to get on it and everyone was fleeing because when they heard the sirens, the black people were running, the Mexicans were running, the fucking soccer game was over. My mom was trying to get out because she was the main one that started the shit.
Mhm.
And when we she brought us on the bus, she went all the way to the back of the bus, she says, and she put her hoodie on or whatever, her hoodie on, and then had me in the seat right next to her. And she was like, she basically knew because it was nighttime, I guess. It was like, it wasn't daytime, it was nighttime. It was a nighttime soccer game. So she was
Uh-huh.
like, it's gonna be hard as fuck for them to identify her just because it was nighttime and a lot of shit was going on. So she was like, she was hoping she got away with it, but the cop said the last person that got on this bus needs to get off this bus, and my mom didn't say shit. Like she didn't. She just act. She was just like, no. She. They were gonna have to guess. You know, she was gonna have to have the Mexican lady. So I guess the Mexican lady got on the bus, and she was like looking around. She's like, I can't. I don't know who it is. Like there was just so many people on the fucking bus. It was a big ass bus, and then
Yeah, your mom was
I
slick
guess
with it.
the bus driver said the last
Ah.
person that got on was my mom. She pointed at us, and my mom had to get off the bus, and she got arrested. And I think that was the last time. So I went into Sister Bird's care, which is like my mom's priest and shit like that, because they were really close to her because my mom came to them, to get saved and whatever. So they were really, really close. So I went in their house for about a month, and when my mom got out of jail, or about a couple weeks or whatever, and I remember she said I visited them, and I was behind the glass on the table, and I was like, Mom, when are you coming out? And stuff like that. And I think it was after that
What?
yeah, it was after that. Soon after that, we moved, but that was like a crazy story that she always says. Like, she was like, I do not play about my kids. These bitches got me fucked up.
It's a crazy thing. It all started with a little girl pushing your ass off a swing and fucking
Hmm.
fucking up your eye. But that shit could have been bad for your eye, though. I'm just
Right.
thankful that like
And
your
then
eye's
that bitch
fine
has the
now.
nerve to say, get the fuck out of my way, I'm watching my son. Bitch, you ain't gonna be watching
Exactly.
shit with no eyes. Like, what?
Oh, I can't imagine
Oh
your
my
mom. And then the
God,
way she
like,
runs to the bus is like,
get it. We tried to get out, nigga.
and
That's
then she puts
like
on
you
her
gotta
hoodie
watch,
and she
bro.
lays
When I
back.
see you in real life, bro, trust me, my mom is gonna. Oh, that's that bitch. She slammed that bitch just like that. But no, nigga, when we meet up in real life and we're like probably driving because we're gonna pick you up or whatever, I
Mhm.
swear to God, my mom would probably tell you. Like, I won't even ask her. She just does it with people, and she'll be going on about stories and shit. Like, trust me. And the way she describes the story, you'll feel that bitch.
Like that bitch
Like,
felt
you
them
will
slaps.
feel that fucking story.
But and then I just imagine while the brawl's going on between the grown-ups, and then you're hiding in the crate with the girl, and then out of
Hmm.
nowhere the little bitch comes back for more.
Imagine she pushes me out the crate, nigga. Oh my God, that bitch would
That's
have
what I'm
died.
saying. While everyone's fucking bitch, bitch, and then your ass is hiding, and then your eye hurts, and then the girl's with you, and
I
then
literally got a
she
black
comes.
eye, my mom said. Jesus.
That's insane. I would,
And she
I would
said
have
that
cried
pissed
for
her
days.
off because she was like, she said I was like this light skin with hazel eyes. Everyone loved me. I was like, because there was all black people or Mexicans or white. So like having a light skin was so rare, I guess, or whatever. And that's what she says. So she was like, you were so fucking cute, and this bitch just gave you a black eye. And then her mom said, move out my way. Like, bitch, I won't drag your ass through this field.
No way. She gave you justice, Lucent.
Oh, I'm scared for anyone that fucks with my mom's children because that's scary. Like she's
She
always
gave
threatened
you
death on people.
justice.
Like, bitch, you fuck with my child, I would kill you.
Type shit.
Like, literally.
Would it
And
have it
that's it.
any other
The one
way?
thing I'm glad about is that, okay, it's sad that my sisters were never in my mom's life, but girls, oh my God, I could just imagine girls, young girls, and having to go through school shit, and they come home crying, or, just some shit like that, and my mom hears what they did. There was these stories about these racists, like my sisters told my mom whenever they got together, and because they were obviously mixed and really pretty and stuff, so they would always tell them stories about these kids calling her whitewashed and the teachers being racist and the like just shit like that all the time. The only thing I experienced with racist was that one time, but they said that shit happened all the fucking time for them. And my mom said, "Oh my God, like it was a good thing y'all wasn't in my life, because if so, I would have probably went to jail." Like, I couldn't
Oh,
imagine. Ew!
what the fuck
Why
am
are
I
you butt
wearing?
naked and
And
why are
what
you
is on my
leaning?
feet? Why am I leaning like a bitch?
You
What?
ready to take that?
Nigga, what am I wearing? Damn, that's crazy
Mm-mm.
though, loser. Wait, what the
Yeah,
fuck am
nigga.
I wearing?
Girls? Oh my god, that shit would be scary.
Nah, bro. Wait, what the fuck is this?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it would be. Plus, maybe they lived in the more like racist part of the.
No, for sure. There was already a couple experiences when they came back in our life with fucking family members. Like my mom's sister's like now husband, his son was trying to flirt with both of my sisters, and my mom was telling that nigga like I do not play about my kids, and you're basically family. That's fucking disgusting.
What?
And
Who is
she,
flirting with them?
my mom's sister's
Your
now
mom's
husband,
sister's
son.
husband. Wait,
So
wait.
my
Your
aunt's
mom's
husband's son.
sister,
My
and then
aunt, her
your
her
aunt.
husband that has a son that had a son
Uh
before
huh.
he met my
Isn't that your
aunt.
mom's niece? I mean, cousin? I mean, not
Well,
niece.
now
Um,
nephew.
what? What do you mean? It's your sister's or your mom's sister's child. Oh,
Yes,
they.
so
So
step
the mom was the
nephew.
stepmom.
Huh?
I mean, your
Yeah,
aunt was the stepmom.
now she is their stepmom, and now my mom that's my mom's um grandson or whatever fuck niece, nephew.
Oh, bitch! I just popped the neck.
So yeah, so he and my mom was already getting mad because he was doing that, and they were coming to my mom saying they're uncomfortable and shit, and he was like pushing himself onto them and shit like that. And so my
Bro,
mom handled him, and he pulled him aside. And she was like, bro, like my daughters are saying that you're making them uncomfortable, and you need to just stop this shit, like for real. And I think later that night or whatever, or later on, he kept doing it, and my mom got a call from her little sister. So the older sister was the one married to the guy, and my mom's little sister, because she's the middle child, called
mhm.
her with some, or I guess my mom called her because she was pissed off about this motherfucker, and he was ruining the night. And I think it was my sister's birthday, and my little sister said, "You didn't know who that is? Sherry's now stepson is convicted of being a rapist or whatever, or
He's
he
a
has like
rapist now.
he has this charge on him for having sex with a underage girl without her will and shit." And when my mom found that out, oh, that night was over. Like she didn't know this about him, so when she found this out and then knows that he was like pushing himself onto my sisters, and they were already feeling uncomfortable, and he kept going. I'm just
I would have
scared.
laid
Like,
that nigga
I
flat.
would literally be scared for your life. Like, you're, I would be, I would, oh, I just can't.
I would have laid that nigga flat personally.
Yeah, she basically did. Like, he was flat
Cause,
as ass.
cause bitch, what? Your
Mm.
ass is weird and disgusting.
Yeah, and that's why we hate that. And it's already bad enough my mom and her older sister have the worst relationship. Like, my mom hates her with
I
everything in
mean,
her
your
heart.
stepson is a rapist, so.
And then we have her married to this fucking guy who we were told cheats on her every time she goes to visit her kids. And then now his kids are fucking with my mom's. Like, ew, fucking
Huh?
disgusting. Hate everything about my aunt. Like, I just hate their whole family.
Rapist,
Rapist, a
kids,
cheater, and fucking disgusting. And they're racist.
racist.
Is
Nah, bruh. They took all the isses. Isses, rapists, um, sex, no, racist.
sex.
I was
Uh,
gonna say sexist. No, that's crazy, bruh. I'm glad y'all packed that nigga up. I would have had to. I would have lost the fight, but would have won the battle, lose it.
oh, interesting.
Ah, type shit. We gotta get up to grinding something. Listen, we gotta grind something.
For real,
Cause
what are we
I'm gonna do a
doing?
late night grind and probably stay up till.
Really?
It's fucking Friday and I'm on
And you got
break.
2 weeks
Bitch,
off?
you can't get me to sleep. And I
Nigga, you
just slept.
literally, I'm about to beat your ass. Like, what?
What?
Okay,
Plus I know
what?
you
What do
can
you want to
stay
grind,
up
nigga? For
and Ken
real,
can stay up.
grind. What are we grinding?
Um,
Like for
no.
all of us together, it has to be a game like that,
Okay.
and a game that we start with and end with grinding, because we're gonna have a goal by the end of the month.
2 games. Oh, I'm
Oh my!
Santa. Oh my God, I'm extra
Nailing that
large.
540.
Oh, oh.
Oh my
Bitch,
God!
what the fuck? Why am I so huge?
Knocking it out of the park with that huge, super controlled 900.
Damn!
Ah, no, don't land.
Whoa, a triple front flip. Damn.
And I landed that shit on the shit. Oh, I gotta get a picture of this. Wait, turn around, bitch. Bro, I'm too large and slow. Nah, bro, what the fuck is this?
You get a guitar?
Bro, I fall like an inflated sumo. Let's go on this. Wait, that bitch, come here. Ah, fat ass. Ah, type shit. Ah, we did it
Wow, there's the
again.
540.
You need to get speed.
Oh, baka you understand how hard is it to turn? He's so fat.
Get speed. Get
Extra large.
speed.
Get speed where? No, I need to go up there. No, not. I can get speed right here. And now I'm dying from something. Oh, I tried to get speed. Oh my god, the belly is extra large.
What Missing is gonna be like when she moves out.
On to the 720.
Listen, don't fucking play with me, bruh.
Damn. Okay,
Now
what game?
Santa's coming.
Breaking out the huge 900 and stomping it so hard on the
Um,
powder.
so I was thinking MK. I'm gonna learn a new combo and multiverses. I mean,
Multiverse.
How that gargantuan
and
1260 was
then,
stomped so smoothly, I really do not know. Whoa,
what's
just
that one game?
whoa.
Oh, I need to send you something. So what's that one game called we've been playing?
What?
Whoa, whoa, look at
Marvels?
that huge
Yeah,
1080 beast.
Wanna play Marvels?
yeah.
Okay.
Really, bitch? Can I handle that? Okay. Niggas just fat, bro. Like, get out of my face.
Stomping that front flip. There's the
Oh, he
double
landed that.
backflip. Lots of
Oh my
creativity.
god, he's huge. Oh, land that. Damn, nigga's just a Lordo.
Absolutely stomped that 900.
Damn, you're in last place.
Bitch, how?
Yo, the tech prowess on
I'm
that
actually
triple
in
front
last
flip was
place.
next level.
Okay, I need 28 points in 15 seconds. I can do it. Here comes the button mashing. Bro. Ah! Okay.
Onto the front flip.
Who's this go? Black Santa, baby. Wow,
Real.
godly. Why aren't they Santa? I'm just a ghost.
All right. So, Marvel Rivals, Mortal Kombat, and what?
What? Mother